is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
Please tonight, guys, if you like my stuff this month, and if you can support the stream tonight, please do. My final stream to do anything, and this has been a slower month, sadly, for me, because of the lack of new releases and everything. So it would be great to have a nice finale stream tonight. That's a strong one. Anything is appreciated. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, all appreciated tonight. Anything would be cool. Immediately, wallets open, right? Like there was just, I was awash in cash donations because I cried. I just received a $30 tip. Wow. Thank you very much. Someone says, for always being there for me. Thank you. Well, you're welcome. Okay. I have received a $20 tip, but I've just received an incredibly generous $50 tip from Lisa Lou. Is it a whale? It is a whale, because it has those whale-like teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. He's got a big old eyeball. Let's resume. We have one more goal available. If we hit 150 bucks tonight, you get to pick a vest for me to wear for the rest of the night to match the fedora. Now, it could be red or it could be another color, depending on the selections I have. So think about that. If anyone contributes further, thank you so much. Again, this is my final stream of the month. Great to have a solid stream as the last one of the month, so thanks to those who've supported so far. And let's continue. I just received a $33 tip. Whoa. Whoa, there's a whale. A giant whale. That's cool, there's a giant whale. You guys are awesome to me. This week, guys, listen. I'll just say this. So this week I got sick, right? And it really sucks when you get sick, especially when it's unplanned. I had to cut off my marathon early, and it really sucked because I had plans to do certain things. I didn't get around to doing a bunch of them because I was sick. And then I had to take a day off, and I was like, man, it kind of sucks because I had a really great marathon, right? The problem was, now I had to miss out on a stream right after a day of great streaming. And it's like, so it negates the good day, right? It just makes it like as it, because I have to skip a day now. But now you guys have been consistently supportive all week long. It didn't matter what game I was playing. You guys have come out and supported so much, and I really, really appreciate that. So thank you guys. Now here's the thing. We've only got about maybe 20, 25 minutes left on the stream. So we have time for a vest, but really not time for a poll. So I think I'm just going to go grab a vest and toss it on. And I'm sorry that there really isn't time to poll for one tonight. I'd rather just get one on for you guys than waste time. Last chance to contribute and make me a happy man. Yes, no, I'm a happy man regardless. I really am.
Mr. Lolinator just did a $10 super chat and says, based Phil, may his schizo detractors end up like Review Tech USA. Well, listen, I wouldn't wish that upon anyone. As I said, I want everyone to be happy out there. But it is true that I have some pretty insane, crazy people following me. But then again, let's be very honest about this, okay? Let's be very honest about this. The reason that I have so many crazy, stalkerish, insane haters is because it's the in thing to do, bro. People have entire channels like that, right? Once it doesn't become the cool thing to do anymore because enough people speak up against it, like you, it will end. But enough people have to. Kino Casino's now doing it. Their followers are doing it.
What?
My followers have been doing it forever. Now we need some more. More people need to step up and be like, this has gone on long enough. You guys are nuts. Stop with the bullshit. Grow the fuck up. Leave him alone. Leave his family alone. And it will go away. But the problem is the entire movement has been hate Phil, hate Phil, hate Phil, hurt Phil, hate Phil. Why? Why are you doing this? Besides the viral movement because you're a cult. Alright? Once people call it out for what it is and say, you're out of your fucking minds, grow up, it will end. But no one's done that up to now, okay?
I guess we'll see. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for our Stardew stream. There will be more Stardew streams coming next week, where it looks like we got some new fun stuff coming. Can't wait to get our barn built. Start doing stuff with the barn animals and all that. Here we go, here we go. Let's get some pulls. Come on. Pull the gotcha. Pull on my gotcha. Come on. You know we gotta get some pulls.
My editors are going to put in HD cutscenes from the better editions of the game that came out much later. So the cutscenes are going to have my commentary on them, but it's going to be HD from the upgraded versions, and then it goes back to my raw gameplay. But even then, my raw gameplay looks so different. The colors are vibrant and popping now, like neon, like from the 80s. It looks so good compared to the original, because the original was just a camera playing at the TV. It legit looks much better, okay? I think you're gonna, if you enjoyed the original playthrough, I think you're really gonna like this version. If you didn't see the original, you gotta check this version out. This playthrough is epic. There's so many funny moments and things that are gonna happen in this playthrough that I can't wait to rewatch myself for the first time. So it's gonna be very special, okay? And, oh, so one more thing. So my editors do all this work. They remove all the music and everything, alright? We upload it. Everything seems good. So I said, alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna test this, because I know what happens with YouTube. They try to be basically elusive assholes. When you upload a video to YouTube, it'll say everything's fine, and then if you make it go live, then they'll have a second wave of AI run on it. And then all of a sudden they'll flag it for something else. And I had an inkling with GTA this was going to happen. So I said, you know what? I'm not just going to trust YouTube to do the right thing, because they never do. I'm going to change some data on the video. That's going to trigger YouTube's AI to do a round of review, and let's see what happens. So I just changed it to test title to see if AI runs, and within 5 minutes, YouTube flagged it for ad unsuitability. 5 fucking minutes. And I knew it. I said, that's bullshit. I know this video is suitable for ads. It's just that YouTube has a tendency, when it finds a channel that has some videos that it thinks is unsuitable for ads, it'll just start flagging every channel, every video on your channel until you have enough that are ad suitable, and then it will stop doing it. I know that sounds dumb, because that's like an idiot wrote the AI, because an idiot did write the AI. The people who work for fucking Google aren't smart. They're just a bunch of fucking silver spoon in their mouth motherfuckers.
Oh, you're gonna get salt, 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 salt. It's, oh, even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
Who think that they're smart because they went to an Ivy League school. In reality, it's just all arbitrary. They're dumbasses, just like everybody else, and their AI sucks. Their coding is terrible. So, yes, because a few videos from the Dante's Inferno playthrough had nudity, now flag every video on my channel moving forward as ad unsuitable because you're a bunch of fucking lazy bums. Gotcha.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations.
So, when it flagged it as ad unsuitable, I said, good thing I didn't publish the video, because then all the work of the editors and everything would have went for nothing. So, I then submitted it for review, and guess what? Manual review, ad approved. So now, finally, I'm not kidding, it was like 3 days of work to get part 1 of Vice City to go live on YouTube. So finally, part 1 of Grand Theft Auto Vice City will be going live tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Pacific time on DSP Throwback, okay? Please, check it out. I'm asking you for a favor. If you're someone who hangs out here and watches my stuff, please go check out the video with the amount of work that went into it. If I could get 300 views on the video, I'd be happy, because the videos over there don't get a lot of views. They get between like 100 to 200 views. If you get 300 views on part 1 of the playthrough, would be amazing. Plus, by the way, this is one of my best playthroughs of all time. I really think if you've never seen it, you're going to love it. Or if you've seen it previously, you're going to love watching it again. So, please consider giving it a look tomorrow morning. Alright? And I will remind you all again tomorrow morning as it goes live. Okay?
Views, views, views. I don't want to be Mr. Views.
There is a strong possibility. Now, I'm just going to say this. I don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. Okay? But here's the deal of what's going on right now. As you know, there's a documentary on Review Tech USA that is going to go live in the coming weeks, the next 1 to 2 weeks, okay? I have a hunch that it's going to go live not this weekend, but probably the second weekend of August, okay? A hunch. I don't have a guarantee, I have a hunch. That's all I'm going to say. Alright? I want to react to the Review Tech USA documentary. That's going to be a big thing. It's an hour long, but you know me, when I react to these things, it usually takes 2-3 hours, so it's going to be a lengthy react to this. I need to make time in my schedule for this, okay? Well, there has been strong interest in seeing a crossover event between myself and the Kino Casino guys over on Kick. All right? Now listen, before we get into it, I'm well aware that these guys have been very critical of me. They've insulted me and my wife. They have done this kind of stuff. They've also done it to a million other people too. And I've actually had some positive interactions with these guys over the last couple of weeks. And we've had some conversations back and forth. We basically have a understanding, all right, that we kind of want to maybe even do this together, all right, like a co-op commentary on the Review Tech documentary.
This guy's a bitch.
All right, and we're trying to work out the logistics of that, like how would it work, who would appear on whose channel, etc. All right, and we're working that out right now. But the only way that we can actually get this to work would be to do a test. We can't just do it the day of. We have to test it first so we have it working. So when the documentary actually drops, we could be like, okay, here we go, we're ready to go, right? So, in the next week, there is a very strong possibility that one night, I'm going to appear on the Kino Casino show over on Kick. I will not even broadcast it on my end. It will just be, I'll just be a guest on their show for a couple of hours during what would have normally been my late night stream slot. I'll just be over there on their show for a couple of hours to test the waters, to see how it goes, all right, technically and everything, but also let's see, you know, how does it work, all right? And if it works fine, then cool, we'll do the co-op commentary on the Rich thing. If it doesn't work, and I don't feel like it's a good fit, or if we have issues or whatever, then we won't do it. But I feel like this makes sense to give it a shot and give it a try and see how it works, all right? It's only one night stream. It's not like I'm sacrificing an entire day or anything for this. It would be one night stream this week that I would be on their show. Now, I'm currently waiting to hear from them on their broadcast schedule for next week to see which night would make more sense, and then the logistics of when I'd be available. I would join them for a couple hours as a guest. I probably wouldn't be there for the whole show, but for a chunk of it or whatever. Okay? Now, we'll see how, again, it's a test. We'll see how it goes. All right? So that's coming in the next week. So one of these night streams, probably Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't know. Well, not Friday. I'm not here Friday. But one of those night streams, likely when they're broadcasting, I'm going to join their stream and just see how it goes together and go from there. Okay? Fair enough? All right. So again, I'm not over-promising and under-delivering here. It's a possibility. We got to work out the logistics. I think it eventually would work. If we could get the technical stuff working and see if, you know, with their audience, how it works and everything. But it could be a good time. We're going to find out together and go from there. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I don't ever have to do it again, right? But at least it's a shot of doing something. Right? Like I said, I've now watched their show twice. And each time I was in the chat, they were incredibly nice. Their audience has been great, coming over, watching my stuff, checking it out, and even supporting it. And I'm like, well, that's nice of them. So give it a shot. And if it doesn't, again, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's okay. All right?
It's gross. It's for this. It's not because they love what they're doing. It's not because for the love of the game or because they're true gamers. It's for this. And this is what it's become. It's not about putting out a quality review. It's not about putting out a quality playthrough or quality stream. It's about making this.
So, if we try it and it works, then we will have the kinks worked out, and we'll be able to figure out how to make that work for the Review Tech React coming up in that next week. Like I said, I have a hunch it's going to be probably not this weekend, but next weekend that Review Tech documentary will drop on June the King's channel, and therefore, if it does, we'll be ready to go. We won't be scrambling. It'll just be ready to go. Okay, it's live. Let's get set up. Let's do this, guys, right? Fair enough? And listen, I totally understand. There's so many people who are in the chat right now, and they're like, we don't think this is going to work. We're apprehensive. You're not the only ones. I'm not jumping into this thing full face forward. I'm not. All right? I'm not. And, I'm skeptical, too. I've been treated pretty poorly by the vast majority of people on the internet over the year, right? I really have. And because of that, it's hard to have trust that people aren't going to turn it into something toxic and messed up towards me and my audience. But I'm going to give it a try. And it's not going to be me fully committing to anything. It's me testing the waters, right? And going from there. So let's see what happens, all right? Sometimes you got to dip your toe into the water and see what the temperature is. All right?
Gout, 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 gouty, gout, McFist, gout, fucking butt, fuck, farts, gout, gout, gout. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. That I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.